Then I asked myself one question. I said, where was I all this while? You see, when you are in darkness and you are accustomed to darkness, you never know that you are in darkness until light comes to you. You see, until light comes to you. And so the Bible said, in him was life. And the life was the light of men. In who? In Jesus. You see, today I want to share with you on what I call sevenfold witness to Christ. Sevenfold witness to Christ. Sevenfold witness to Christ. Who is Jesus? Who is he? Who is this Christ? You see, your understanding or your knowledge of Jesus Christ affects you. It affects the way you see God. It affects the way you serve him. It affects the way you relate with people. It affects the way you live your life. The question is, who is this Jesus to you? You see, who is he? It's important because most of the time, if you read through the scripture, Jesus would ask questions like that. For example, I'd like to read it to you. In the book of Matthew, the Bible tells us something very, very, very profound. And I want you to see Matthew chapter 16, verse 13 to 17. Who is he? When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Verse 14, some say John the Baptist. Now, Jesus was walking with his disciples, and he turned and asked them, who do you say that I am? The some say that you are Elijah, you are John the Baptist. Some say you are Jeremiah or one of the prophets. Just like today, if you ask people who Jesus is, someone will say he is one of the prophets. He is that. He could be that. He was a good man. He was a wonderful person. But then Jesus asked them, he said to them, but who do you say that I am? What was Jesus trying to achieve by asking that question? He wanted the people to have a personal conviction in themselves about who he was. You see, until Jesus Christ is revealed to you, you will live your life anyhow. You will be empty. You will have no real purpose in life. You would want to achieve something in life, but you will die empty. So he said, who do men say that I am? And who do you say that I am? Then something that Peter, the answer that Peter gave in verse 16, he said, some say, Simon Peter answered and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. The Christ, the Son of the living God, Jesus Christ, or Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God. And I'm looking at the answer that Peter gave. He says, you are the Christ, first of all. Then secondly, he qualified it and said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Then Jesus said, flesh and blood has not revealed this unto you. Because remember that Peter was a Jewish. And Jesus too was a Jewish. And Peter understood